There we are, top tarot miners. Hi, bon dia et bonjour. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are returning. We are here today to do, so it's like not a new hashtag because this hashtag is the idea of Masha from Musing by Masha. And in fact, it's like the extension of this tag because she's actually doing the Trump, okay, Top Tarot Trump. We're actually on the second video with the magician. And now I'm starting the minors, okay? So today it will be the 1 to 5 of swords. Yes, that tough series. And you know what I've discovered? I mean, of course, I never asked myself this before, I guess. But the, wait, I have my cat. You see? What I've discovered is actually that when it comes to aces, most of the tarot deck are very traditional. You know, they are comparable to the RWS or the Tarot de Marseille. It's usually a hand and you see just the element. So it was funny to go through all of my decks in my collection. Hopefully I don't have, I don't have so many, so it was kind of a lot of work, but I guess you guys that, you know, have bigger collection, it's gonna be even more difficult. So, and I found out 3. So yes, I thought that 5 cards was gonna be too much for each minors. I mean, I don't know, in my opinion, I thought it was gonna take too long, and if we do just, you know, one video for each card is gonna take forever, you know. It's good for the trumps, but if we go for the 78 cards, so I thought I'd do 1 to 5 and between 1 or 3 cards, depending of your collection, of course, and depending on, you know, of what you have. So I found 3 cards for the Ace of Swords, and starting with this one. So this is the Lightseers Tarot. If you have already seen a few of my videos, you might know that I bought this deck because everybody else, you know, had it. So it was everywhere on YouTube. Everybody was talking about this deck, but it is not one of my favorite. I still have it in my collection because there's one person in my life that when she asks me a reading, she wants me to read with this deck. So now it's her deck, and this is only for her that this is still in my collection, or otherwise I would have, you know, rehomed it. But I must say, this Ace of Swords is so nice. I like this flash of light that's directly in her brain, you know, with all that kind of ideas here. And it's like the stairs of bibliothèque. What's the name in English? That place where thousands of books. So I must say I really like this card. It's one of the beautiful ace that I have for the deck, you know, that I've been looking. I mean, really nice. You see, this is like mathematics. I don't know if you have a glare there. I really like that flash of light, that boom. So this is one of my favorite Ace of Swords. Then I have this one, and this comes from the Tarot Avatara from Gabby Angus West. If you don't know this deck, it's actually in how could I say? You have the colors of the thought, you have the signification of the RWS, and everything is infused with Frida Kahlo's life. So I really like this deck. Maybe someday I'll do actually a comparison, a side by side with the thought. So you will see that the colors, it's really like inspired from that deck. But you will find the signification of the classic Rider-Waite-Smith. Again, flash of light, you know, and you have the, it's nice here because you see the element with the clouds and something's happening in her head. Boom. I really like this too. It's, you know, the same idea. Because ace, of course, you know, it's something new. It's like, Eureka, I find something. Yes, this is the idea. This is, you know, it's something new. It's also new information coming, you know. Either it's coming from your brain directly, either it's coming from the outside. But it's giving you that lightning. And the other one, so I have 3 cards for the ace, is Tarot of the Abyss, Anatolian. This is very nice also. This branch growing from her brain. And this is also the same idea. You see all that small ideas here in her head. And it's growing, you know, from this flashlight. You got things growing in your head and creating that new something, that new information, that new idea. I really like this. Really like this. So those are my 3 favorite aces in my collection. Light Seers, Tarot of Atara, and Tarot of the Abyss. Then we have the 2 of Swords. And for this, I mean, you know, it's very interesting to go through our decks and think about that signification. It's like, what is the 2 of Swords for me? And in the Marseille, you have 2 swords crossing. So it's really 2 ideas, you know, that, you know, it's, I don't know. And for this, I found this card wonderful. This is the Anatolian again. It's the Tarot Arthurien from Claire Duval. It's a French deck, but it's easy to translate now with the app. If you have the book, you can, you know, just put your phone with the application and get the translation in English. I think this is so beautiful, that mind. You have, of course, the bird, you know, so it's the element of hair. And this mind divided in 2. This is exactly this, like you have 2 ideas, you know, crossing, and it's inside your head, both. I like this card really, really much. Like, it's so nice. Oh, you know what? All the cards that I've picked are from Anatolian. I didn't realize until now. So this is the second one, and it's again Anatolian. And this is coming mass market. It's the Bone Stone and Earth Flesh. This is funny. I did not realize. Well, yeah, you know, I will do a video with my collection from Anatolian. So this one again, I really like that she's using, I absolutely don't know the word in English, but I'm sure you do. The pendulum, could it be the word? To find the direction, to find which choice, which solution, which direction, you know. I have some yes or no, you know, I have 2 things in my head. Is it yes or no? And I like that she's trying to find the answer with this, because it's just like us, you know, we're using tarot cards and all kind of things to get answers. And I really like this. So yeah, Anatolian, well, she's gonna be everywhere in this video, I think. I really like this. Yes or no? Is it this or that? This direction or that direction? Really like this. Again, you have a bird for the air elements. And finally, again, Anatolian, well, these cards. I mean, this, I like, you know, that 2 mask. And you see here you have the 2 swords crossing. And which one? It's wonderful, wonderful art, wonderful, you know, how she got the idea to create these cards and to put those two masks. I really like this too. So beautiful. So this, yes, it's Anatolian's party. Didn't realize before I show it now on video. So those are my Two of Swords favorites in my collection. But also, I mean, I don't have a huge collection. So of course you're going to see, you know, same decks coming back for sure. So there you have it. Now the Three of Swords. And this is a pretty tough cards, right? For most of us. So let me just not make it. I have decks all over the place here. It's, if you see my table, it's it's a huge mess here. Wait, so let's put this back there. So now I said Three of Swords. Oh yes. So wait, I have different cards. Am I getting lost there? I think I have, oh yes, so I have Tarot of Atara again. I have, okay, so let's start with this. Tarot of Atara, Gabby and Gus West. By the way, this is one of the best cardstock on earth. It's linen. I don't know if you can see. The gilding, and I use this deck. I mean, I have it for 2 years and it's used. I mean, really, it's one of the decks that I use the most. And the gilding is like new. I mean, it's flexible. It's, you can ruffle shuffle, you can hand to hand. Linen, very high quality. I mean, the quality of this deck is just, thank you, Gabby. It's, I love it. I love it. This is one of my favorite decks. Three of Swords. If you don't know about Frida Kahlo's life, her husband cheated on her with her sister and she discovered it. Yes. How painful is that? And you've got, you know, again, that imagery from the Thoth. Beautiful cards, but very suffering. Wow, you know, it's... Then I have, and that could be a surprise maybe, the Buffy Tarot. It's in my collection. Yes, I love it because, yeah, Buffy was, I mean, it was my, you know, teenager time. So I love Buffy. And I'm very surprised with this deck. It's actually a very good reader and very straightforward. I thought it was going to be just a fun deck. You know, I just wanted to have it. I mean, to have it. But finally, it's actually a really good deck. So this was a very good surprise. And again, if you know Buffy and if you know that scene, you know how difficult and how hard is it. It's the moment when she lost her mom. It's one of the very, very tough moments of the series. It's really hard. So, Buffy Tarot. Then I have again Anna Turian. So, I mean, Gabby and Gus West, Anna Turian, and Will Worthington are my favorite illustrators when it comes to tarot decks. So if you don't know, you're gonna see their deck everywhere on my videos. I like also this depiction, this heart in hash, you know, and how it's completely burned and it's burning from the inside. You can feel that pain. I like her ring. I like that also kind of witchy energy. And cruel. I can feel the cruelty because, you know, Three of Swords, it's cruel. It's, you get hurt. And sometimes by words or attitudes or situations. and it's really penetrating your heart deeply. And what I like also is this, because it's number 3, so it's not the end. And you know, there's hope, and you have the clouds again to fill the air. Very nice. Well, this is my 3 cards, but in this I have an honorable mention. I was trying to keep it either 1, 2, 3. I mean, because I don't want to have 1,000 cards. It's the New Voice Tarot from Rosario Salerno. It's in Italian, and the quality of this deck also it's wonderful. And I also wanted to mention this card because I think it's very nice. This tattoo, and in his eyes, you can actually really feel the pain. You know, that tear here falling here. So, really like it too. So, here, my 3 favorites, 3 of Swords. I mean, 4. Obviously, this one. I've cheated a little bit on this one. So then we have the 4. So let me see, because I have a... for this one, I have one that is... And it could be only this card. So this is Gabby Angus West. This is the Bonfire Tarot. And it is this card. The 4 of Swords. This is really one of my all-time favorites. Because I mean, I can see you and me and all of us, you know, you come back from work, you had a tough day, you're exhausted, and you just go in your bath. You know, she lights some candle, and you just, you know, she put like a music here, and you just want to relax. Don't think about anything for a moment, you know, and just, she didn't even took the time to take off her shoe. She directly jumped in her bath, and in her bath, sorry. I like it. I like this because I can really feel that you know, that moment after that exhausting day. I want to be there. Yeah, just light a candle, go in my bath, put some music on, whew, you know, and put my brain on off. Time out. Really like this card. Definitely one of my favorites. And then I have, this is gonna be a surprise because I think it's the first time I'm showing this deck on my channel. It's the Trionfi de la Luna illustrated. And I really like this one. I think it's so cute. It's like, you know, in his flower, meditating here. Feels so peaceful. I like him. It's a really nice, you know, it's like kind of a little Buddha. Resting, putting ideas on pause. Yes, let's do that. I have another one. Tao of the Sweet Twilight. And I think this image also is very cute and soft. I like the cat here. I like that she's, you know, sleeping. I don't know if you see here. She's peaceful. The swords are there. She's on her tree, finding peace. And this is really how I see the Four of Swords. This is why I really like this card. Because it's a moment where, you know, you have to put your brain like, stop, and take that moment you know, to breathe, to, yeah, it's kind of a small rest. But you need to find peace, because after this Three of Swords, it had been really, really hard. You need to take that time. And there's also another one. Yes, I know. I didn't know how many cards I could, you know, show, but I like this one too. Again, it's from the Tarot Arturian. I like that is, you know, at nighttime on the grass, feeling, you know, connect to the nature and just watching at the sky. And you see his expression, like living his brain, you know, when you look at the sky, sometimes you have ideas are crossing your mind, and you just let them come and go, you know. And I really like this feeling also that we can have watching that card. So this is it. I just added because it was here. I saw it, but those are my really, really favorite four. Those are cute, I guess, and really this one because I can feel that moment coming, you know, coming home and needed to stop, stop. So this is it. And now the 5. And you know what? This is difficult because 5, I think this card is complicated. I don't know, but it took me time to find actually a 5, you know, that I could work with it, and that kind of inspired me for that video. I was like, what is my favorite 5? Because I mean, I think I just don't like the 5. So how am I supposed to find my favorite 5 when I don't like it? And I have 2. So I found one, and again, it's one of my favorite deck, Tarot of Atara, Gabby and Goose West. And I like this. The first time I've seen that card, it really touched me. It's, you know, like 4 against 1. This is absolutely not fair. Absolutely not fair. And I could feel this, that you win. Sorry, there are 5. You win, but how? You know, like, how did you win? It is definitely not the honest way. You know, 5 against 1. I mean, really? And seeing birds, it's hard. You know, I mean, I love animals, so very sensitive when I see animals on cards, or and that got really, really, yes, touched me. And it's actually one of the cards that really made me understand it. Even understand the card. This card, like, it's not understand actually this card made me feel that 5 of Swords. And I have another one, also tough, and again an Arturian. Oh my god. Tarot of the Abyss. This, wow, when I've seen this, I was like, wow. You know, kids, sometimes they can be very cruel. They play with animals, you know, lizard and all kind of stuff that they find in the garden, you know, but they don't realize exactly what they're doing because they're kids. So I felt this card was like, wow, because it's so true. It's the reality, and it doesn't like really maybe understand how cruel what, this is. And again, I thought it was very nice way to depict the Five of Swords. I mean, I like how Hannah can, make us feel the card and the emotion in it. This is why, I mean, I have so many decks from, and also Gabby Angus Weston. Because they can, through their heart, they can give us that emotion. So, yes. Wow. Five of Swords. So, I made it. I can't believe I made it. It was just, I mean, it took me some time. I've been thinking about it for the last weeks. And every time, sometimes I was thinking or pulling a card, I was like, oh, yes, I think I see it like this, and putting on a note before to create this video. I don't know when I will do the 6 to 10. I guess I will try to cross between Masha's video and the Trumps and a little bit of the minors, so we have maybe, to cross. And I think this will take you almost till the end of the year, I believe. So I think it's really nice. It got me thinking again to, those signification and how I see, this card or these cards, and it was very interesting. So of course I didn't use the classic one, because I wanted to go through all my decks. I mean, at least I've tried. So how this work? Well, of course, please tag me if you want to follow and start. Start this series with me, and also I believe tag Masha, because she probably wants to follow everything about this. So either tag me, either tag her, either tag both of us. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and spending that time with me. It was very a pleasure for me to share my ideas with you. I hope to see your videos very soon. And again, take care. Bye.